Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our final bout of this evening. So would you please welcome to the cage, Martin Hudson. And now, would you welcome to the cage, Alfie Davis. This is the Lion Fighting Championships main event of the evening for the LFC Welterweight Professional Mixed Martial Arts title over 3 5-minute rounds of action. And in the blue corner, he weighed in at 169.5 pounds. He represents Team Crossface, Martin Mantime Hudson. And his opponent across the cage in the red corner. He weighed in at 168.5 pounds. He represents London Shootfighters, Alfie Davis. Your referee, Mr. Dan Mulvahady. So, Dean, this is the big one, and to say Martin Hudson was pumped up is an understatement.
He's a very intense and animated fighter, and that translates in his style. He's very, very animalistic, Malcolm.
Well, by contrast, Alfie Davis came in very serene, very calm and composed. I wonder if that will have an impact on this, our main event, the welterweight professional title.
This is the one to watch, guys. Martin Hudson, so skilled and energetic, and he fights under, let's not forget, David Lou fought in the UFC from Team Crossface, so there's a pedigree there. And as we know, Alfie Davis coming from the London Shootfighters stable, so you know he's going to be well trained.
That's right, huge build-up to this one. As I said, Hudson was like that caged animal you mentioned, and the crowd support for both these fighters is immense.
Alfie Davis now using the head pressure. You see both athletes head fighting. What they're trying to do is get their head underneath the chin of each other's.
Yes, subtle, and then looks for it. It takes the trick, takes his man down, holding the cage there, Hudson, but got the north-south, and now the side control, Dean.
Hudson now looking to establish the top position, but Alfie has got his left leg on the instep there. He might use that to use a sweep to his right side or retain guard. Yep, he's going to go for the sweep, ends up on top.
And you can hear the crowd's response to that, as Hudson, as you said, at the time was still head fighting in that position as well.
I love the way Hudson is still throwing elbows from the bottom. Of course, pro MMA rules allowed the elbows. He's keeping nice and busy, but Alfie needs to pass the guard. He's got Hudson pressed up against the cage. He'll be able to throw some elbows and punches there to do some real damage, Malcolm. He's
already looking for that right elbow, Dean, as he came in there. And the atmosphere here, I know they're professionals, but do you think it has an effect when you can't hear yourself think there?
I love that, man. It gets me rolled up, so it must get the fighters rolled up. And it just makes them fight hard and strong. And they both want to win this fight. They both want that gold.
And Davis looking to posture up, as you said, Dean, and then can drop the forearms, he can drop the elbows. All the heavy punches. Twisting, turning defense from Hudson.
He's keeping his hips heavy. What he's trying to do is stack up and keep Hudson in the same position so he can fire off. But now he's opted to sit down in the guard.
And Hudson, I think, cut. Is he cut, Dean?
Hudson's got a little cut there.
Bridge
to the
of the
right
nose,
side,
I think,
yeah.
Dean. Is it the bridge of the nose there?
The right side of the nose, yeah. That could have been one for the slicing elbows, Malcolm.
I thought that, Dean. I said he only got a couple in, but it looks like he is cut there. Oh, and the kick to the head. We saw how devastating that can be in finishing a fight in the last bout, the amateur bout, where the cut finished it.
This is where Hudson wants to be. He's very strong in the clinch, and he's able to manipulate most people. And he'll go for that hip throw and step over, drive his hips forward, and use the momentum to take Alfie Davis down. He's going to look to stay on top here. Side control, dropping the elbows from the top is Hudson.
Yes, looking for that heavy ground and pound now. He's got the nick by the nose, the mouse under the eye, the cut above the eye. He's showing the damage in this opening round. And then the up kick as he comes for side control.
Such an entertaining fight here. He's got an inverted triangle attempt. Difficult when somebody postures up. What he's got to try and do is pull the right arm and break the posture just like that. And he's going to look to try and squeeze his knees together. He'll go underneath the body, Malcolm, and clasp his hands together and squeeze.
So Hudson and Davis, what a contrast in the way they're approaching this as well, Dean.
Hudson rolling out, he's going to look to escape here. He's going to use his hips to try and get his arm around. He's going to turn around and look for that single leg on the right side, but Davis senses that, sprawls back for the guillotine. That looks very tight, Malcolm.
Davis in control here, and it was the difference. The cool, calm nature of Alfie Davis paid dividends in the end.
That was beautiful to watch. Hudson came forward pressuring, but he's left his head a bit too low. Davis cinched up that guillotine, and it wasn't a traditional one, Malcolm. He didn't pull the full guard. He was off to the side, but he made sure he got his right knee in and the left leg over the back.
Well, Alfie Davis now is the LFC welterweight champion in emphatic style. Ladies and gentlemen, what a worthy main event that was. Before I make the official announcement, let's hear it for both your professional fighters in this cage, please. But we do have your new LFC welterweight champion by way of guillotine in 4:28 of the opening round, the red corner, Alfie Davis!
We'll get a chat here, we're just with Alfie. Alfie, congratulations, man. How do you feel after that win?
Yeah, ecstatic. Thank you. It was great. First round finish. That's what I'm hoping for, you know. Yeah, good performance from me.
Up against the clinch, you did a great job of putting pressure on you. How did you set the guillotine up against the cage?
Yeah, that's one of our setups. I just slipped it in there and got the Marcellitine. He's leaving his neck open. I felt it when I had the chin strap. So yeah, I was it was there, ready to rock and roll. As for all you guys that think I'm just a striker, yeah, I'll come out here and I'll submit you as well. Don't think you can take me down. That's everyone's game plan. You got to start changing your plan, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, your welterweight champ, Alfie Davis.
Let me just put it out there as well. In the UFC, the lightweight division's open at the minute. We've got Conor that's not really fighting. All the rest, they're levels below. I think I can slip in today, you know. My record's there now, so put me on there, Dana, and I'll show you a good time. ARD always comes to entertain.
Welterweight champ, Alfie Davis, ladies and gentlemen.